All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. All right, so we're continuing on this little project we got going on right here. Only fear I have now is if I constantly pile mud on this, it will eventually get heavy and fall. That's my only concern, or my biggest concern about this right here. But we shall see, okay? This kind of stuff is not an exact art. I mean, it is, but sometimes you have some things that you can't really control. You know what I mean? Sometimes. But it's all gravy. So how's everybody today? How are you guys doing? I got some things I'm gonna tell you guys, and then I got some things later on I'm gonna post and show y'all. Good morning. It looks like Ashley. She's about the only one that I can see from a distance because she has that orange color. So good morning, Ashley. How are you today? Great seeing you, darling. Thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, that's smoothing nicely. I'm glad I waited a couple of days to come back. It gives me a little bit of what I'm looking for. The consistency. With the rest of the stuff, I'm just gonna throw it up here and then smooth it out. I just wanna see how it's gonna apply first. So as you guys know, Jennifer and I are looking for another place, okay? Some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not. I don't want to assume that everybody knows what's going on in our lives, but that's what's going on. So we went out to go look at a place yesterday. I liked it. I don't think Jennifer liked it too much. And I liked it because of the price, to be honest with you. I mean, it's 1 acre, it's 3 and 2. Sitting next to a huge like forest area type. Well, he would say wood. Say woods. I won't say forest. And it had needs a lot of work though, you know. Which, of course, I'm not afraid of. Never gonna be afraid of work. And the way I look at it, it's actually it's actually such a good deal that if you could get it, you could literally. Stay where we're at now. Use that as a bug out location, and slowly get it, prepared to be our homestead. The way the lot is set up, even though it's sitting on an acre, it seems small, even though it's not. It's not nothing small about an acre. Drop some doggone mud on the floor. Did not mean to do that. But I liked it, I liked it. And we also looked at another spot, almost toward the car getting in it, because it had a huge hole in the driveway. Well, if you can call it a driveway. It was grass, but it was a driveway. And we both was like, Jennifer, she was like, I'm not even getting it. I was like, why not? I was messing. I was like, why not? And we've already both agreed that we're not going to ever live on a main highway. And that's what it was sitting on. I was sitting on a main highway right there in Suffolk. So, we need to get out and look at it. Because, I know some things my wife is going to do. Other things she's just not going to do, period. I mean, no matter how much convincing I do. And I had to do some convincing yesterday for this little property we looked at that I liked. But then overnight, another listing came in the price range that I'm looking for. And it came, the listing first day was yesterday, so I'm gonna see if she wants to ride out today to go look at it. And this one is about an hour away from us, but it would put us closer to the children. So, if something happens, we all need to bug out or whatever. It puts us actually about halfway between where the kids live and where we live. So I like that part about it. And we will definitely see if if that's something that, we can check out. You never know. You don't know until you. Nothing beats a failure but a try. I believe in that. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So we shall see. And the saga continues. Good morning, Tara. I see you came in. I can't really read what y'all are saying. But if y'all give me a few minutes, I'll get there. Okay? It's hard enough just to do a job like this and then try to, I am on a ladder too. So we shall see what is going down. So I'm excited. This is the part I really like. I really like the hunting phase of the property. I really like that part. So that kind of turns me on a little bit. It gets my blood pumping, gets the juices going, stuff like that. And I knew I was gonna need another container, and I brought one. This one downstairs in the truck. So after I smooth this out a little bit and put all this up here, we're gonna go get another container that I can catch up and chat with you guys. I still don't like the way it looks. I probably should have done this a little differently. Looking back at, hindsight is always 20/20. And what I should have done, I probably should have either done 2 drywall pieces or brought this down some. I didn't realize at the time how much of a space and a gap this was. But it's coming along, it's just slow. I just gotta build this up. I'm gonna take a little break. We're gonna catch up on some chats. All right, and for the first time in my life, I'm truly excited about this birthday that's coming up. Hey, Queenie. Hey, Elbrin. Dennis is in the house. Hey, Dennis, hadn't seen you in a while. Hey, mother-in-law, how you doing? Morning, my ceiling need painting. Laugh out loud. Love you, busy boy. Love you too. I'm good too. Okay. Price isn't right until wife is happy. No, price is definitely right. Price is most definitely right for what we're looking at. Yeah, definitely. And but I'm just at a crossroads right now, y'all, because it's certain things that I want, and then there are things that I have to settle for. What? Let me see what you guys are saying. Morning, everyone. Such a lovely day. I'm privileged to do canning for the first time today, and I realize I don't have a jar lifter. How y'all doing in the chat? Can't get one until Saturday or Sunday. Excuse me. Good morning. Got to get back to work. Stay safe, everyone. All right. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks for popping in. Thank you so much for being here. And that goes to everybody. I don't take it light. I don't take it for granted that you guys actually come in and spend time with us on this channel. So thank you for being here. I always want to make sure you guys know that we love you and we appreciate you. All right, so I'm really excited this year about my birthday, and I don't even know why. And normally I'm the kind of person I don't make a big deal about myself. I don't make a big deal about occasions and milestones that I have. But for some reason this year I am just super duper excited. And I guess the older you get, the more you appreciate birthdays, because I guess I finally realized that in a twinkling of an eye, in a nanosecond, it could all be gone. So, I guess I'm in that appreciative stage, apparently. All right, let's give you some more blood. All right. I don't really like this. Out of my way. All right, let's go get it. Oh, wow. Here's another one right here that I need to do. That's a little small one. That ain't that bad. I need a flapper valve in there. Need a flapper in there. Anytime I walk past a toilet and I hear it running, two things bother me in the house, okay? Number one thing that bothers me in the house, when I walk into the house and a smoke detector is chirping, instant aggravation. That's number one. It's really nice, baby. It's really, really, really breezy. And number two, when I go in the house and I hear a toilet running, because those two things in a house can be repaired or fixed or corrected for under $5. You know, 99.9% of the time, if you have a chirping smoke detector, it's because you don't have a good battery in it. 99.9% of the time, if your toilet is running, it's because you need a flapper. Okay? And a flapper is like under $5. So, people, please take care of those two things in your house, because it's so easy. You know, that's when I walk in people's houses and those two things are going on. You know, it's one thing when you don't know, but when you're on this channel, you guys should know better. And to know better is to do better, right? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so y'all can see. Beautiful. Alright. And I had some mud at the house, so I didn't have to buy this mud. But I knew I was gonna have to come back and finish. Oh, and this should be enough in this container to finish this little patch. So we shall see. Okay. Alright, mix it up a little bit. And get the mud in. I love pre-made mud. I used to buy mud that I mix myself. It takes so daggone long to do that kind of stuff. It takes so long to mix mud. Hopefully I'll be done with this in about 10 or 15 minutes too. Then we can go drive and tell you guys some more about this property. So when we go see it yesterday, it had this really, I'm gonna post a video later. It had this really nice peach tree in the front yard. I was like, I looked at it, you know, you can tell as you do things, you can start telling things by the leaves. And when I pulled up, I said, dang, is this a peach tree? I walked over to it, it had a ton of peaches on it. I was like, oh man, that's a good sign right there. Oh goodness. And then the more Jennifer walked around, she was like, oh, this house needs a total renovation, bro. Which I already knew it needed work before we even went out there. And it's probably about 40 minutes from where we live now. And it's in the country. So it's surrounded by farmland. I mean, farmland is everywhere out there. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere, y'all. Everywhere, okay? Which is a good thing because, you know, in the future, there's always a chance and a possibility you can talk to the farmer and be like, hey man, can I get a couple acres from you? I mean, because when they have hundreds to farm, you know, and the way things are now, farmers are getting out the business. You never can tell. You know, you might end up getting something really nice, right? So that was something that I thought about, something that I liked. I mean, it wasn't too many things about the property I didn't like. The neighbors were okay. You know, they were just down home country folks. It was a little, the area though, you can tell when you're in the country, you can tell people who have, you know, a lot of money. Then you can tell people who are in the country and they have a little bit of funds, you know. And I don't have a problem with either one of them. Because I fit in where I fit in. And yeah, I really like the property. I love the price on it. And I'll share with y'all the price. The price is only $55,000. And now the only thing about it is it's a modular. It's not a regular house. It's a modular, which doesn't bother me any. Because like I said, you know, I'm trying to quickly get us, you know, somewhere. And like I was telling Jennifer, I was like, nothing else, babe. This can operate as a bug out location. And at that price, if we could get financing for it, because of course we don't have $55,000. If we did, I would probably, and it's a foreclosure, I would just contact the bank and make a cash offer, and they probably would accept it. But I don't have it like that. Not right now. It's coming. But just not right now. Not this moment. So and I just learned, you gotta crawl before you can walk, you gotta walk before you can run, you gotta run before you can drive, you gotta drive before you can fly, and you gotta fly before you can get into a spaceship and go, into orbit. There's a progress for everything. There's always a progress. So, that's where I am now, and I'm learning to appreciate the process, and appreciate the progress. Appreciating the process and appreciating the progress. That's where I am now. And I don't know where you guys are. I know some of y'all in Texas, some of y'all in Maryland, some of y'all in Minnesota. I'm just messing. But that's one thing I am really appreciating is I'm learning to appreciate the progress. Because a lot of times we want things now, I want it now. And sometimes you're not ready for what you've been praying for, wishing for, hoping for. Sometimes you're not ready yet. And sometimes people get what they really want and they're not ready. And guess what happens? They lose it. See, I've been there before where I had 3 acres and I had a little farm and I had a little ranch and all that. I got it the wrong way, and it was short-lived. It didn't last long. It was very short-lived. I was only there maybe 6-8 months. Loved it. Had a horse. Well, I had donkeys. I didn't have horses. I had donkeys, cows, goats. I had a pig. I had like 30 goats. Chickens. I had a whole flock of chickens. And, that's the life I want to live. And and after taking Jennifer out to the country, it's gonna have to be a process for her because she's been a city girl all her life. She's never been in the country. She would adapt quickly. But you gotta know your audience. You have to know your audience. You gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta know what you're dealing with. And yeah, Now what's gonna happen with this? It's gonna need to be dry and cure for like 3 or 4, 5 days maybe. Once it's good and dry, before it's painted, somebody needs to come in and sand this, make it level and even and nice and neat and all that good stuff. I won't be the one that's gonna paint because I'm not doing that portion. But whomever's gonna do it, will just come in and do a good job of sanding first. This is not a job where you just come in here and paint. This is not that job, okay, just so y'all know. And looks like I'm almost done here. I'm almost done with what I'm gonna do with it. And now, I don't like the fact that it's making these ripples the way it's making, so I need to fill in these holes a little bit better. One hole. And it's gonna smooth it out some, and then we're gonna be out of here. Y'all feel me? So when they sand it, all these little imperfections will smooth out. And once they get smoothed out, the ceiling will look decent. It's not gonna look perfect. In order to make this perfect, I would have had to cut out a whole entire sheet. And I wasn't going to do that. Now, if I come back one more time in mud, I could make it perfect. And I may do that just because I like to make sure my work looks not good, but damn good. That's the perfectionist in me. But they liked the way it looked the other day, and I'm like, I'm not even finished. So I'll come over here and I'll bring the camera over so y'all can see how it looks. Because those that was watching the other day, y'all know how it looked. It looked all jacked up. Alright, there. And there. Okay, so we're good. We are good. We're gonna go clean these off. I always clean off my tools. Rabbits eat a lot. Really? I didn't know rabbits eat. Alright, so y'all hold on to go clean my tools. Clean my tools. Alright. And we'll do the catch up on chat. And simple water rinse works on this mud. It's a water base, so all you gotta do is rinse it off, boom, your tools get clean, and then next time when I get ready to roll and do the same job, I don't have to clean my tools, which makes it much harder when it's dry to do. Trust me, I learned just to do things the best, fastest way, because it's crazy. When you're trying to do something, you're trying to hurry up and get in there and get the job done, get it in and get it out, and you don't get it. Actually sucks. Oh, I did get good news yesterday. A lot of you guys know I've been in with a Queenie. Are you still with us? Because you said this was going to start happening. I got a call yesterday. I sent some paperwork in to State Farm. I had a claim with them. I got rear-ended 2 years ago. Next month would mark 2 years. And I got a call yesterday. You know, not a whole bunch of money, but more than they were trying to give me initially. And we settled yesterday. They said triples. Get one of these from you. Somebody's calling about a so that's what that's about. Okay, so I shall come back and get my ladder. Because I don't want to fall going down the steps. What's up, Christina? Yeah, so that was good news yesterday. Like I said, not a lot, but every blessing, I'm always very thankful. All right, thank you. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck you lock the damn door? I locked it when I came in.
You gone?
No, I gotta come back. So, yeah, and that's another thing that, I was teaching you guys last week, is just have an attitude of gratitude. And always be thankful, and in everything be thankful. Because I really truly believe that if you're faithful and grateful and thankful over the little, you'll get more, I try not to beat you guys over the head with the Bible on this channel, but that's an ancient text right there. That's a scripture. If you're faithful over a few things, you'll be a ruler over many. It's said different ways in different cultures. But overall, that's that just means being thankful and grateful for what you have, and opening up yourself for more, to receive. In my humble opinion, of course, I could be wrong. It's not normal that I'm wrong, but sometimes every now and then, a broken clock is right twice a day. I'm full of them today. All right, so we are going back upstairs. I'm gonna show these folks what I've done. Where's your new car? Where's your new car?
Yeah.
I said, which one?
The Burgundy.
Oh, the one in the driveway?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I want to drive.
I know, that's a blessing, big time. Y'all want to come look at what I've done? Yeah, I'm done. All right, y'all see it? So once it dries and it gets hard, it cures, they just need to come in and sand it. Once they sand it, it'll be ready to paint. I'm sure these folks tell them what they need to do, because they'll probably just paint it if I know them. All right, let's see what y'all talking about. Rabbits. Grateful when you have. Excuse me, put that down.
got a room. Excellent.
All right, so what's need to happen is over the next 3 to 5 days, it's gonna dry and get hard and all that kind of stuff. So before y'all paint it here, make sure you sand that real good. You know,
Okay.
try to level out
Okay.
as much as possible. But yeah.
Okay, looks good.
Alrighty, cool.
And you said when we get another ceiling fan, you would get that right?
Mm-hmm.
And we probably in the middle of the month,
Okay.
we probably
Get those toilets.
buy the toilet for down here.
Okay, cool.
And
No,
we'll
we got
let
about
you-
2 of them this year. One for downstairs and upstairs.
Well, we gonna get one at a time.
Okay, well, that's
But
fine.
we'll get with you. Thank you, baby.
All right, you're welcome.
Thanks, Rod.
All right, see y'all.
Okay, honey.
I prefer chicken, ducks, and turkeys. Yeah, I've never had rabbits. When I had the chickens and the turkeys, I even had peacocks. Peacocks are amazing. And I feel kind of bad now that when I got them, I had created a little enclosure for them. And, you know, that was years ago when I was young and I didn't really know any better. If I was to get birds like that now, especially any kind of, well, first of all, I wouldn't get exotic birds. I would not get peacocks, but if I did, I'd make sure I had a huge space for them. Because they need to stretch their wings. They actually need to, you know, fly around a little bit. They're beautiful. Oh my God. Especially when they get ready to open up those, I don't even know what it's called. Anyway, they open up their wings. They start making all this noise. And they're like, it takes them a minute though, but oh, it's gorgeous. It is such a pretty sight. But yeah, I enjoyed those peacocks. I'm gonna tell y'all the best animal, and I can't wait to get some land and get them. The best animals that I love having, boy, that's an optical illusion. Best animals I love having are goats. I love goats, especially when you get them small and you raise them. I had this one goat, oh my God, and this is gonna be a heart-wrenching, heartbreaking story I'm about to tell. I had got this one little goat, and if you don't know what breeds of goats, you have pygmies, you have boar, and I want to say they're alpine. But anyway, I had boar goats. My prize goat, his name was Big Mac. I had papers on this goat. This goat was huge. I'm talking 5 feet long, and if he got on his hind legs, he would be 6.5 feet tall. I mean, this dude was huge, and he was huge. He probably was a black head or a red head, which is brown. He had the red head. And then puppy, because that's the way he acted. He acted just like he was a little puppy. And Lord have mercy, that little goat, when I sit down and talk with him and play with him, he would lick me like a little heels in love with this little goat. I mean, head over heels. So now anyway, I used to work. I had about an hour-long commute, every day. 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And when they're babies, they're so susceptible to everything. So I used to keep him inside, and I would keep this other little baby goat inside. She was so small. She was still in the cage. I had to keep her in the cage. Y'all, I went to work. When I left, it was nice. I didn't realize a cold front was coming through. And I told y'all in Texas, you get all 4 seasons sometimes in one day. I left in the morning. It was nice. By the time I got home, and I was rushing trying to get home because the temperature had dropped. Oh my God! I got home and Puppy was dead because he had expired from the elements, and he was so young he didn't know to go huddle up with the larger animals, the goats and everything. Oh, I was heartbroken. I was so daggum heartbroken, and I didn't have any kind of, like I told you, I was young back then. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't have any kind of barn set up for him, anything like that. Now I would know to have all that kind of stuff. But y'all, I'm telling you, oh my God, I was heartbroken. So I lost him, and I lost the other little baby, the girl. Because that was gonna be my breeder, my breeders. So not only did I lose emotionally, I lost financially, because that was a little side hustle for me. So oh my gosh, it was just that was heart wrenching right there. That was so heart wrenching. He was just bouncing around. Oh my God, I love that little goat. He was just bouncing around like literally, he thought he was. And he used to make a little, he used to make it goats be like like that. He would be trying to bark. He would like I'm like, this is a dog right here. In a former life, you was a dog, buddy. So let me see here. Heads go in, but out the other side. What are we talking about here? Oh, a bird feeder? Yeah, so that's my story of puppy. And I end up anyway, I'll tell you that story another time. That's way too personal right there. But yeah, I've been there. I've had it. There's nothing bucket, and all your animals come running to you. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like sitting out there and seeing 30 head of goats and being like, okay, and you counting your money. You're counting your money because people in the country, they pay good money for goats. I don't know what goats go for now, but back then, this is 20 something years ago, they were going for anywhere between little small goat like a pygmy. I can get $40-50 for a pygmy, and then I can get from my boars, I can get anywhere between 60 to 120 from my boars. And that huge goat I was telling you guys, Big Mac, I paid $300 for him, and I got him as a really huge discount. I don't even know where I got it from. But I got him for a huge discount. I probably bid it on him at the auction. I don't think I bought him from the auction. I think I bought him from somebody. He was so big and so just kind, so friendly, so loving. And I did have some that were mean as hell. They would, I go out there with them and they just take a running start and they butt me in the doggone knee. And that mess hurt like crazy. Didn't know the feed, didn't know, had to keep them. I was sad. Yeah, I mean it's hard to keep baby chickens, especially when you hatch them. If you hatch baby chickens and you're able to hatch 100, if you can keep doggone 20 of them alive, you are an expert, in my opinion. Because I bought 300 chicks one time at $50 a piece. 50 cents a piece. And out of 300, I think I had in the end, like 8 birds. They just drop like doggone flies. And I still, to life me to this day, I still don't know how to keep them from getting themselves wet. Because you put the little chick feeder in there with the water, and they splash it all around with each other, and they get each other wet. And as soon as they get wet, they die. I don't understand it. I have heat lamps in there and everything, and as soon as they got wet, they start fall over on the side, just start gasping for air. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all and getting wet? OMG. So that's one of my reluctance now of getting chicks. Now if I had more land and if we were out in the city, most definitely, there's no question in my mind if I'd have chickens or not. And they're really different when you raise them from babies than when you get them, and they're already laying or whatever. Now, when you get chickens, I don't understand what's going on here. Why is the power out? Power's out, and this dude is running the light. He's going to get hit on the other side. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, the power's out everywhere. Okay. Is the power out where you guys are? Well, at least I don't have a black screen. Because if I go somewhere and the power's out, and I look at my phone, I got a black screen, and I'm still able to drive, I'm like, oh, I'm good. But if I go somewhere and I look up, the power's out, at the same time I get a black screen from you guys and the truck stops running, I'm like, no, here's another power outage light. That means everybody's out. Wow. Oh, but the wind is really high too, so it probably blew a tree down on something. This light is out. Good gracious. Lights are out everywhere. Interesting. Been cutting hair on the side. Hustled lately. Okay, forgot I could with till a couple weeks ago. Traded new earnings for a cut yesterday. yeah, I mean, I don't see why, this one down here too. This whole area's out. Wow, this is crazy. Wow, that person almost got T-boned right there. Now we got the right of way because we're on the main highway. This person just pulled out in front of the person in front of me. They almost got T-bones. Almost. It was very close. If they didn't slam on brakes, the people in front of me, they would have creamed that car. All right, so now I finally got to a light. So, but that whole stretch back there, about what, a mile? They're out. They're out. So now I'm starting to look at trucks as while I'm out because I need a truck. I realized this week I need a truck. That's a nice little Dodge Dakota Sport. That'd be perfect for what I need. A little extended cab. Yeah, that'd be perfect right there. So yeah, I'm looking for a truck now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as it's not an EMP, we'll be okay. Yep. So we're doing some work on my little lawn tractor. From the other day, I told you guys I had that reminds me. When I go to Lowe's today, I gotta get me a some kind of something that's gonna help me tap that doggone bolt out. Cause I thought about it, I was like, why am I gonna go pay somebody some good hard-earned money for something that I know I can do? It's just gonna take some time, It's gonna take some time to get that bolt out of that lawnmower. It's gonna take some time for me to change all these pulleys on this tractor. But shoot, I'll make time for everything else, right? Why not? Everyone wants an F-150. I don't need an F-150. F-150 is actually too big for what I need. But that little Dakota Sport I saw over there, and you know what? As I start looking and I start putting things out in the universe, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody comes along and be like, hey man, I got a truck for sale, you want it? And I'll be like, yeah man, how much you want? Oh man, for you, give me $500. For you, give me $750. And it'd be like a truck that's worth like $3 or $4 grand. It happens all the time. Happens all the time. I start speaking things like, I really want to, I'm looking, as I go past these car dealerships, all this stuff has been background noise up until now. And I'm like, yeah, I need a truck. And who knows, maybe we'll go, well, I'm sure they're not open. They got an auction down here that they do every Saturday for the public. But I'm sure it's not open, during this pandemic. That's a pretty Mercedes. I don't even like Mercedes-Benz, and that's nice. That is really nice right there. That's not something I would own right there. I wouldn't own a Mercedes. Maintenance is too high on them and too hard to work on, and it's not my cup of tea. We had a truck and got rid of it because the payments, insurance, gas, tires were way too much money. I miss having a truck. Oh yeah, you always got a side hustle when you got a truck, because everybody needs something moved. Everybody needs something hauled. You be like, all right, no problem. I'll come pick it up and move it for you. Am I touching it or am I just moving? Am I driving? Oh, you just driving? Okay, $50. I gotta get out and move it myself. All right, no problem. 75. Yeah, but somebody always needs something hauled, moved, brought to them. Yep, that's just the way it is. When you got a truck, you got money. You don't want one of these gorgeous trucks. You want something you can actually put some gravel in. You don't want one of these trucks that got the cover over the back and you can't put anything in it because you're scared you're gonna scratch the bed up and all that good stuff. Now, of course, if you get one, you won't have one of those little plastic covers in it, so it will protect the bed. But for what I need a truck. I don't need a beauty pageant. We're not trying to win a beauty contest here. Don't get me wrong. I would love one of those doggone, $80,000 Ford F-150s or whatever they F-250s or whatever they are. But yeah, to me, it's overkill. And then it's not something you can use. You can't even use a darn thing. It's just, to me, that's crazy. I think people are crazy for spending that much money on a truck that you're not going to use, to make some money off of. It's just a fashion statement. Like this guy, he's got a GMC. He's got the cover on the back, but he looks like he can use that one for actual working. But yeah, you gonna get a truck? Get a truck. so good. It is so windy today. I was coming in. I was driving over the bridge and the truck was just like, it was just blowing everywhere. So we're about to go over here and pick up this part for this refrigerator that I ordered on yesterday. And then we're going to go install that. Then I'll check my email and see if my boss has emailed me any work orders. And we'll continue our day. Small, cheap truck. Used. Say pre-owned. Pre-owned sounds so much better than used. When you say used, it sounds like it's all busted up and everything. Pre-owned, it's just like, somebody else owned it before I did. I used to sell cars too. That's another career path I went into. So much hard work. Oh my God. We bought our truck because my son had a pressure washer need, and my husband was going to start a side business, but they both get too busy at work. Pressure washing is a good business. People pay you good money to log on pressure wash their house. Around here, you can get $150, $200. And that's for a single story. You got a 2-story, shoot, it goes up from that. But with pressure washing, you need attachments. You don't want to be up on no ladder with no pressure washing. And you need attachments. And then if you do the roof, oh shoot, that's even more. Yeah, pressure washing business is good money. When my friends buy a pre-owned vehicle, they call it new. That's the way I call it. It's new to them. I say I got a new car. I won't ever buy another new car off the lot again. We just paid for Jennifer's car. Y'all know that a couple weeks ago. And we bought that sucker brand new. I think it had 13 miles on it when we bought it. It's got 125,000 on it now. That's how long it took us to pay it off. Won't do that again. Oh no. And I knew better, but we was in a situation where we needed a car. We wanted pre-owned, but at the time they say you on this crap. Oh yeah, it's better. You get the new one and it's cheaper than a pre-owned. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, how is that possible? But then again, I used to sell cars, so I know the scam. I know the scam. Yes. So what have you guys been doing to keep your sanity? What have y'all been doing to keep your sanity throughout this time? My husband likes to retell the story of buying his Mustang off the showroom floor with 6 miles on it years ago. Laugh aloud. No wait. A vet. Which one? Because Mustang people and Corvette people are always at rival. I had an opportunity one time to buy this is back when I was in the Navy. I had an opportunity to buy a 66 Ford Mustang. This thing was in pristine condition. I wanted that car so bad. I did not have the money, and I knew my mother-in-law at the time. I was married to my first wife. I knew she had it, and I knew if she'd go with me and check it out with me, I knew she'd loan it to me. But she didn't. I don't understand why she didn't. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, I know now why she didn't, but at the time I was like, dang, it's only $3,500. Why don't you give me the $3,500? And we were tight, So anyway, it's all good. We were all younger back then. And my first mother-in-law, she's only like 15 years, 14. No, she's like 14 years older than me. So, we were all really close in age. My mother-in-law, my wife, and I. But I wasn't as close with her as I am with with Mary, the one you guys know. Me and Mary, we like tight. I used to hang out with. I just call her F. That's her first initial. I used to hang out with F because she taught me how to play golf, and we used to go play golf all the time. I think back at those times, right back then, you know, like, man, I was letting anything, you know how guys have, you know, they have cars, a lot of things, anything to just, you know, like my best friend, he loves fishing. He go, you know, every chance he get, he's gonna be out fishing somewhere. Got another, you know, like my adopted dad, he's into sports big time. My son is into sports. My son's into, you know, he's into video games. He can't wait to get on the video game. You know, he can't wait to watch, you know, LeBron James, and he knows every like NBA name on the roster. And I'm not like that. I don't have anything that just keeps me going like that. You know, and I was talking to Jennifer about it. I'm like, what's wrong with me? She's like, I don't know. I just be, you know, I be, and I know that's wrong, bad English. I be trying to make money to take care of my family and be trying to leave a legacy. And I be trying to find a homestead right now. You know? So, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. My cat having kittens kept the kids sane during this time. I just stayed busy around here. I was so close to my mother-in-law, and it was super hard losing her. Yeah, I bet it was. Hey, Gwen, how are you? Yeah, my mother-in-law died on me. I don't know if I told y'all. No, we haven't told y'all that story. I'm gonna get her on here one day, and we're gonna go over that story. But basically, she had a heart attack. I stayed with her in the hospital, and the chick coded and flatlined twice while I was there with her. I mean, boom. And the second time she was gone. She was gone for like 4 minutes. It was almost like watching a daggum movie, you know. Anyway, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get this part. We're gonna put on a mask. Yeah, how's your father-in-law, Tara? And somebody else on here. Where's Karen? I haven't seen Karen today. I want to know how her daughter was doing. All right, let's go get this part. No gloves. No gloves, y'all. Thank you.
The compressor? Did she call you?
I think so. That's a good one, Tahanga. I've considered a whole bunch. I've considered taking a property to convert it into a homestead and then selling it. I have considered taking a rehab and fixing it and then reselling it. Oh, that's interesting. Dry or safe. It's not a bad idea.
Hey man, how's it going?
The new norm. Yep, the new norm is mask. You're right.
Trying to
Yeah, I like that
look
idea.
as done as I can before these stupid storms come rolling through. It's gonna be nasty out there today.
Yeah, it is. Real windy.
Yeah. Good seeing you, Joseph.
All right, you too, Jeff.
Need anything, let me know.
Okay, I will. Send me as well.
Yeah. See you, man.
Good job.
I like your sign that we were what your husband did.
Community alternatives. I got a refrigerator gasket. The new norm. Yes, sir.
Just sign your name.
Hold on. Thanks, sir.
Let me try to picturize them just in case.
All right.
Have a blessed day, man.
Take care, you too.
Where did you get your mask?
Order online. Yeah.
How much are they?
Cheap, $2 maybe.
Really?
Yeah. Real cheap. Go to Amazon. Alrighty.
This wind is so high. Everybody's always asking me about my mask. Like they're gonna actually order some masks. Is that the Berkey? No, that's not the Berkey. The Berkey would be in a much bigger box than that. I don't know what my Berkey is, to be honest with y'all. I got the parts for the Berkey, but I never received the Berkey. I thought they had shipped it because they had sent me an email saying that they had shipped it, but when I sent it to Jennifer, Jennifer's like, that's the email that's confirming that they had shipped the doggone products, the replacement parts that I had already received. So I still don't have that daggone Berkey. So I'm still having to tug those 7-gallon containers down the Whole Foods and get my water, which is cool. I'm not complaining. But I would like to have that Berkey very soon. I'm glad you said that because you reminded me. When I go to Lowe's today, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up another big 40-gallon trash can so I can store some more water. And I was also thinking about this. I could plumb that thing out and put I could do it two ways. I could run them together in series, and then I could put a spigot on the bottom of the last one, and then I could use that not only for spare water, but I could use it for water, water for watering the garden and everything. So I'm always trying to figure out things to do. That'll probably be something better that I set up once we actually get to to our next place. But right now, who knows? Shoot, maybe this is our next place. Where we are, maybe it's our next one. I don't know, guys. I do not know. But no, I don't know where that Berkey is. I guess it's about time. I had said I was gonna wait until next month because I ordered March the 7th. So I said I was gonna give them 2 months. I'm gonna give them to May the 7th, and then I'm gonna email them back because trying to call them right now is impossible. I mean, you don't get anything but a voicemail. And I'm talking about it's like an answering machine. It's not even a voicemail. It's like an answering machine, and you don't get a call back. So the email I got, they was like, yeah, we normally ship out X amount YZ of products. Now we're shipping out 10 times that many. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm glad your business is booming. Where is mine? I'm only concerned about my one. And I know that 500,000 other people are only concerned about their one. But my one is the most important to me. Here a prep item we might need. Food, Model A, Model T, EMP Pro. Oh, Ford. Ford Model A, Model T. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be the likelihood, the chance of something happening, something going wrong, something knocking out power everywhere. I'm a big proponent of bicycles and staying in shape, so you could ride a bicycle. Also, if you got land, you can do it, or a horse, or a pony, or a mule, a donkey, whatever. Something you can hop on and get from point A to point B, and you not have to, hoof it yourself. So that would be great, great to have. But a lot of us are in the same situation. We live in the city. We're hoping to one day have a homestead. We're hoping to one day own property. I did find this guy, and I meant to take down his channel. I'm thinking about doing, I don't know, depending on how far I get on this lawnmower today. I'm thinking about doing a live tonight, and I know you guys, we normally do lives every night, but like I told you guys, I really needed a break last week. It's continuing. But we'll get back on track. My father-in-law is not doing well. He's got a button to push for morphine. He's been going nuts on it and sleeping a ton. I'm sorry to hear that. And plus, he just lost the love of his life. He's sad, and he probably he probably doesn't have any more fight in him, you know, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's, you know, when you're with somebody for as much time as they were together, you know, when one of them goes, you know, I'm sure the other one does not want to continue without their love. So I am so sorry to hear that, Tara, but you know, you guys appreciate the time that you have right now. You know, that's the best thing I can tell you. Appreciate that time. Time is the only precious commodity that we never get back. Never do. Never ever do. But like I was saying, a lot of us are in the same situation. We we live in cities, we live in an urban environment. We hope to one day be able to get out of the rut, out of the rat race, and own some land, own some property. And just remember this: anything that you get is going to be better than what you got. Anything you get is going to be better than what you got. They're doing a good job on this house. They kill me building these huge houses on a lot. I mean, the lot is like, if I had to guess, maybe 80 by 120 feet. And they put this huge house on it, 2-story, 4-bedroom, all amenities, 2.5 bath on a little lot of land. That should be, in Texas, that would be on like 2 acres. That's how they build them here in Virginia. They build them huge on a little piece of land. But I mean, I guess that's what you gotta do. And then again, around here, people don't want big yards. They don't want to have to upkeep, a huge yard. Me, hey, I'm like, the bigger the better. The bigger the better. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put on this refrigerator gasket. Okay. I forgot to do my hand sanitizer when I got back in. I'm so tired of Corona. How many of you guys are tired of Corona? Our time is the only thing we own. Everyone wants a piece of, and we can't buy any extra. You're right about that. Use time wisely. Tonka, you are so wise. Tonka, where are you located? And don't give me on that buffoonery talking about the UK or something. What state are you in? Where are you located? You're like the only person that comes on here that I don't know where they are. I mean, if you want to tell me, I can understand. Everybody wants my gloves. Like, hey, you got any gloves? No, I don't have any gloves. Look, I'm just used another box. I got like 2 in the back there. But I can't find these things anymore, So I'm gonna have to start reusing these things until they break. I'm gonna have to. It's just the times we live in. Oh, goodness gracious. You gotta have some water, y'all. I'm a Berby gypsy. What does that mean? Oh, a barber gypsy. I still don't know what that means. Are you saying you move around a lot? No problem with that. When I was in the Navy, that was my life. I'm not even putting my mask on. I'm not a nomad. Okay, cool. To each its own. I like moving around. Yeah. I don't think I slept well. Oh yeah, I know I didn't sleep well last night. I woke up because I had a nightmare. I had a crazy dream. Really crazy. And it's very rare that I have dreams when I remember all the details. I remember all the details of this dream. This dream is crazy as heck. Alright, so this is literally not going to take long at all. But it's going to make a huge difference for these folks. They're going to love me for this. So inside the content of this box, refrigerator gasket, which is the rubber seal around your refrigerator door that most people don't pay attention to, that can cause a huge a huge difference in what you're doing. Ding dong. Hello? Maintenance is here. Anybody here? Anybody? Nobody's saying anything, so I don't know. I don't know if they know. I don't know if they care or whatnot. So here we go. $50 million unemployed. Really, 50 million? Can somebody tell me what the SPY is doing today? I'm not in the market. I already played. I made my money. I got out. But I think it was going to go down. If it's below 290 right now, I was absolutely correct. And probably should have stayed where I was. But I'm learning now to take your little profits and get out. It's just the way you gotta be. But if you don't, you're gonna be sad, 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 sad. Alright, so that's the old one. Here's the new one. It'll take me much longer to put the new one on there than to take the old one off. I promise you that. Come on, baby. Be nice. Be nice, don't be difficult. Okay? Be nice, please. Anybody ever seen the Transformers? And Bernie Mac was the Uncle Bobby B, and he was selling those cars. I don't know why that popped in my mind. Or because I was playing something in my head. Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B. Uncle Bobby B, baby. But you said the car picked the driver. Yeah, she didn't see the cheap microphone. Well, thank you. I went and bought this thing. I don't have a clue how much it costs. I got a lot. I ain't know that many. I thought it was 30 million.
He's surprised.
Hey, what's up?
Out of running like a crazy mad dog.
I see.
Need to clean up.
How you been? I'm good. Been missing you. I missed you yesterday when I came through.
Huh?
I missed you yesterday when I came
Did you?
through. Yeah.
I'll be running everywhere.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Getting it, putting it in. Just went to Georgia to visit my daughter.
Oh, yeah, how she doing?
She's doing fine.
How
She
the
got-
grandbabies?
Oh my God, it's so big and
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Big and bad.
They're getting bad. No, it's one of them that's getting the one that looked like you could belong to you.
The little girl.
Yes. Yes. Oh, she too prissy and bad at the same time.
Oh, my goodness. No, she's not.
At the same time she is.
No, that baby is sweet.
What's that?
Oh, I'm on doing a video.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
You should have tell
I
her.
didn't realize it.
You ain't sure the Angela is.
Huh? Oh, no.
But
No,
yeah.
I'm just doing a video how I'm doing this.
Oh, but yeah, they're getting so big.
Uh-huh. How old are they now?
She is.
'Cause she's the oldest, right?
Oh no.
Oh, that's right. She got an older sister.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So two boys, it ranges from 14, 12, 9. She's 6.
Oh, Lord. That's my baby right there.
That's the one, 6.
Yeah.
Yes. She was drawn to her.
She
Soraya.
Oh, that's Soraya.
Yeah, Soraya.
She want to go home with me.
She sure did.
I'm like, come on, baby. I take it.
And I believed it too. And you know what? I don't even know where he live at, but you know what? You know I judge very good. I would say take her. She can go. You'll be back with us soon.
Bring a look back.
Your wife and everybody. Don't you ever get up this child again? This child's bad.
That's my baby right there.
They doing so.
She fell in love with me. Oh yeah.
Your daughter, how she taking it out of school?
Huh?
Won't she your daughter in college?
Yeah, she in college.
But ain't she outdoor for this?
Well, they doing online courses now. Online college.
Okay. I can't believe you laying on that dirty ass floor.
Yeah, I know, but man, gotta do what you gotta do.
I start cleaning up.
I see.
You know why? They
No,
don't pay trifling off her.
I know it.
Nasty trifling.
Yep.
It's okay for your room. Cause ain't
Right,
nobody
ain't nobody
business
doing
in your
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, cursing back.
It's fine.
You know, big.
I know you.
You know me?
Been knowing you 7 years.
I know, right? This is like family.
I know.
I'm trying to figure out why I ain't been invited to a cookout yet.
We don't eat no meat, so you ain't gonna like our cookout.
And therefore you might be wrong because I love vegetables.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I love every vegetable. Grilled, fried, sauteed. I love.
Hey, we Facebook friends. Did I send you a request?
I don't know what. I mean, what?
Under my name, Roderick. Roderick Chappelle. Yeah, I thought I sent you a Facebook before.
You got to send it again because I won't thinking about you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, because I sure wouldn't be friendship. But yeah, I love vegetables. My favorite meal consists of broccoli, corn on the cob, and a potato.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds good. I'm trying to tell you now.
That sounds good.
I'm trying to tell you somebody gonna get hurt if they have to taste it.
I agree with that. Alright, well, by the time you get out, I'll be done. And gone.
Okay, so you know when the next time you coming back?
Probably next month.
Okay.
Well, what's up?
I'll put my list in with you next month.
Okay, that's cool.
I ain't gonna mess with you. My room be clean by then. You know what's so sad is that I start cleaning it up and it be looking good.
Yeah.
And it just be like clothes. And then I start coming in running, packing clothes, going this place, bringing them back, going this, sleep in, get up early, and I'm gone. So it's like, I don't know if it ever gonna be clean for me. I just don't know.
It is what it is. Alright, so that should be good to go now. Alright, y'all be good.
Okay, you too.
I'm out.
Alright. Have a good day.
You too, sir. Thanks. Reading the user manual for my pressure counter. Fix it video. She teleported out the frame. Yeah, she did. Hey man, what's going on? Doing all right? I hear you. All right. Huh?
Nothing else we can do.
Nothing else you can do. That's right. You gotta chill. Yes, sir.
Okay, give this by my damn self.
Yeah. She teleported. Y'all so silly. Yeah, she won't be on the camera. This refrigerator gasket.
What?
Refrigerator gasket. The thing around, the seal around the refrigerator.
The one in there?
Huh?
The one the freezer she got.
Oh, it's for the refrigerator. Yeah. I'll see you next time. All right. So as I was putting that stuff, y'all know I noticed everything. So as I was putting that stuff in the trash can, the next door neighbor has a brand spanking new Troy-Bilt. That's how close I was looking at it. I just glanced at it. I just knew what it was. A Troy-Bilt pressure washer sitting underneath the carport. Now, you wouldn't see it from the street, and you wouldn't know it's there unless you were either at their house or at this house next door. But it's brand spanking new, just sitting outside, ready for the taking. And that is the very reason, good Lord, the wind took the door. Very reason why I don't leave my stuff outside. Because somebody would notice it. And somebody will take it. Alright, so we're going to reuse these gloves. I'm just going to clean them up a little bit. Alright, there. Fix It video. Y'all are so funny. Hopefully y'all be learning something from me. Alright, so what that is, that's a lot of times when your gasket gets old in your refrigerator, you'll see it won't hold. Yeah, it won't keep things that well. I didn't know we had a call came in. So I'm gonna check my emails like I told y'all I would. Just to make sure I didn't get any work orders that came in, surprisingly. Nope, we don't want to do that. Oh, shucks. Looks like we don't have any new ones. Nope. Solicitor. Oh, here's one. Completed when? Come on, lady. Yeah, I sent it. How about that? Oh, that's the only one I got? Cool. Alright, cool. We good. Y'all feel like going to Lowe's? Got a couple things I need to get from there. Let me see if I got a knockout in here. I think I do. I believe I do have a knockout. And I watched a video on how to do it. I'm telling y'all, YouTube is an amazing tool. You can learn how to figure out how to fix pretty much any and everything on YouTube. Seriously, I mean, dang, okay, there it is. What we need in the truck. We got some storms supposed to be coming in today. Yeah, I doubt I got it in here. It's probably in my shed somewhere. Which is my next project. My next project is going to be to clean my shed out. Yep, my next project. That's a chisel. No, we definitely don't have what we need in here. I'm glad I saw this flashlight. Not that it was lost. I'm glad I saw it because I knew it was back there, but I need this because I'm always needing a light. Even though I carry one with me all the time. Why am I so terrified of this pressure cooker? I don't know. Why you so surprised about it? I don't have a clue. Alright, so let's go. Let's roll. We're going to Lowe's. I'm gonna check it out over there and see. There's all these people walking in the street. Excuse me. Pressure canner or pressure cooker? Either one. I don't know why you so nervous about it. All you can do is mess it up and then start over. That's my theory on a lot of things. You know, I'm really not afraid to tackle new projects or tackle. Hey, how y'all doing? All right. I'm not really afraid to tackle new projects because what's the worst thing that can happen? You mess it up. That's like when things are broken and I don't really know how to fix them. Like my lawnmower, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? It's already broken. Why not go ahead and try to tackle it? Because even if I don't get it, guess what? I can always go take it and then spend my money to fix it. And to me, that makes just good common sense, you know. And same thing with learning a new skill and learning a new technique. If you mess it up, it's like I made a banana pudding the other night. Jennifer, she was like, it's good, but it immediately made my stomach hurt. Well, it's got eggs in it, babe. And we haven't eaten eggs in like a year, well, hell, a year and a half. I eat one every now and then. Oh my goodness, dry cough. I eat one every now and then, but you know, I wasn't surprised when she told me. She was like, yeah, it's good, but I can't eat anymore of it. Dang, lady, what you gonna put out in front of me? Chill out, girl. So I I'm just afraid it will explode and destroy the kitchen or hurt somebody. Yeah, I remember I had that feeling when I first got my pressure cooker. I was like, oh my God, how do I know how much pressure's in this and why would I, yeah, I can understand that. I really can. Hey, How to Garden, how are you today? What are you up to? And I guess since we don't have a whole bunch of folks that come in at 10 o'clock anymore, I guess I will do shorter lives because, well, I mean, not that you guys are not important. I'll take y'all. Let me ask y'all, because I don't want to assume that y'all want to go. Who wants to go into Lowe's with me? And I'm actually specifically going in here to buy a tool that I know I'm going to need in order to try and attempt to fix this lawnmower. And I almost ordered the things this morning that I needed for my I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna hold off. And unfortunately, I caught my neighbor outside this morning. I was like, hey man, because he has the same brand of tractor in his backyard that he doesn't use and hasn't used it since he got it. And I keep asking him, man, and I said, man, what you gonna do with that lawnmower? Man, I don't know. But then I thought about it. He was like, well, you think if we take the battery out yours and put it in mine, you think it'll work? I said, yeah, I know it will. But then I thought about it. Right now, the price is going to be whatever the price is going to be. As soon as I take my battery out and stick it in his tractor and it runs, the price just double or triple, So now I'm like, I think I'm just going to make him an offer and be like, hey man, daggone it, I didn't mean to go this way. I'm going to make him an offer and be like, hey man, look, I'm going to give you, he'll probably take $40 for it. But I'll start at 25. Be like, hey man, I'll take it as is. I give you $25 for it. I know where he got it from and I know how he got it. And the way he got it for free. So, anything beats a blank, right? So, yeah, I think when I see him either today, tomorrow, or Saturday, he's like, let's do it this weekend. I was like, all right. So when I see him the next time, I'll be like, hey man, I give you $25 for that daggone thing. And then I thought about it, and something this guy told me the other day on the phone. He's like, man, you're I was like, yeah. He said, man, you can advertise that thing, shoot, you get $150 for that easily. I was like, for real, because I thought it was. What I'm thinking that, because my wheels will start turning. My financial wheels start turning. And I'm like, okay, well, if I can get this one from him, even if I just took the parts off, right? Because it's going to cost me like $80 to buy the parts I need. Plus time, and I always count my time in. So if I did it, if I did it that way, if I gave him $25 for the lawn tractor and even just took the parts off, that's saving me like $60, $70 right there just doing it that way. If I get it from him, then I put my battery in, that sucker actually runs and cuts. Then I got a whole nother tractor that I paid $25, $40, but even $100, I got a whole nother tractor that I paid, less than I paid for mine. Then I could fix mine. Get this. I could fix mine and either keep it and sell the new one, or I can fix it, keep the new one, and then sell mine, my old one. And I can get every bit of $500-$600 for it. And that's without somebody doing like, no, the price is $550. You either gonna come take it or not. It's got new belts, new blades, new pulleys, new everything. It's a brand new tractor. It's a rebuilt tractor. It's not brand. It's a rebuilt tractor. And and I can get that for it. I think I only paid $350 for it. So I'll be making a profit there. And then I still got a lawn tractor, and everybody wins. See, I always try to find ways where everybody wins. So my neighbor will win because he gets some piece of junk out of his yard. I win because now I got a lawn tractor that's cutting. And then I win again if I sell it. Or I just may keep both of them, and then when we move to our homestead, I can convert one to a more working tractor. Put a little pull trailer on the back, put a dump, a front loader. What is it called? I call it front loader. That's not really. But anyway, I know what I'm talking about. A front scoop. I can put a front scoop boat on it, and I can use it as a working tractor. And then I can use the other one that's cutting grass. So I'm debating what I want to do. And I think that's gonna be my course of action right there. I'm just gonna tell them, hey man, I'm gonna take it as is. I give you $25 for it. Oh well, okay. Well, what you want for it? I'll give you $100. I give you $40 for it right now. And because he owed me so many favors, it should not be that big of a negotiation factor. Anyway, and then I get over there and lube it up, oil it up real good, put some gas in it, put my battery on it, and boom, fire this joker up. And if it cuts grass, then I'm good. If it don't, then I can take the parts off it and fix mine. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna go with it. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. Why is people so impatient? First of all, why are you out of your house? Okay, you're supposed to be in the house. Then you're gonna go fly past me just to get in front of me. Why? You know, I don't. Y'all explain to me why people do that. Why do people fly from behind you just to get in front of you, and then they fly to the next light just so they can be in front of you at the next light, and then they fly to the next light so they can be in front of you at the next light? Why do people speed like that? Don't they know that slow and steady wins the race? Oh, did you guys ever I asked you guys, but I don't know if y'all did or not. Did anybody ever look up the SPY on the stock exchange for me and tell me where it was? Anybody do that for me? Have we literally been on like an hour and a half? Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful thing. If you dehydrate the meat, then vacuum seal it. Okay, Tahanga's here. Yay. Yeah, it look like storm is coming, y'all. Storm is definitely coming, so I think we're gonna go to Lowe's and then we're gonna go sit our happy hips down somewhere because there's a storm brewing, and I knew it was coming today. Left all my plants outside too, and Jennifer's like, "It's really windy. You should bring these avocado trees in." I was like, my heart's been broken over them avocado trees. Oh, so it went up. Okay, 221.11. All right, so I was wrong, but I was wrong in a good way because I thought the market was gonna keep going down. And I made my little money this morning, and I got out. I got out apparently at the right time because I thought it was going to continue down, but I went ahead and sold, and I think I made 14% today. And I'm glad I did because it went up. Yay! And that's where I'm playing it now. When in doubt, oh boy, life. Why is this not responding now? Okay, close out. And that's where I'm playing my market. I'm playing the market now. When I'm not 100% sure, which you never are, but when I'm pretty sure it's gonna go a direction, and I got any kind of question, I just get out. I'm taking my profits now and just running. I'm not nearly as aggressive as I was, 2-3 weeks ago. Because 2 or 3 weeks ago I would have let it ride, and I'm like, no, not a fan of dehydrated meat except for snacking. Okay. And that's all good, Terry. You don't have to be a fan. Oh, goodness. I just hope, I'm thinking about this push more now. I'm just hoping that I did not mess it up by trying to drill that old bolt out. I'm hoping that I didn't mess up any of the treads on the inside by trying to do that. Because once I looked online, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be easy. And the dude told me on the phone, he was like, man, if you take that transmission belt off and you'll be able to get to that shaft a little bit better. He said, you'll probably be able to get that thing out yourself. I was like, oh, okay. And I started chuckling because I'm like, I've never called anybody to do business with them, and then they told you how to do it yourself. Like, what's wrong with these guys? They don't want to make no money or what? You rehydrate it in a slow cooker. Oh, I never even thought about that. That's impressive. You dehydrate your meat, and then you can vacuum seal it, and then the way you eat it later, instead of eating it like jerky, you put it in a slow cooker. Excuse me, that's amazing. I never thought about that. I had pizza for breakfast this morning. We ordered pizza last night. I'm never doing this again. I'm probably never eating pizza again in life. I'm saying that now, but I ate way too much last night and this morning. I wanted to get it out my system, and I keep burping up onions. Oh God, I hate the way they taste the second time around. They're not great the first time. But oh my gosh. Alright, so we're gonna go in here and see if we can find what we need. Alright, so we're gonna go and look at the lawnmower section for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't even need from that section. We're gonna go in the tool world. I'm gonna check out the tools. And we're going to. Ooh, it's windy. Y'all hear that wind? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Fast on either May the 5th or May the 6th. Either the day after my birthday or the day after that. Just so you guys know. And I don't think you guys have been with me doing fast. The wind is blowing so hard, it's hard to talk. Oh my God. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Thank you. Everybody who don't want to give it to me. I am going to go over here and look at the lawnmowers. Dun, dun, it's hard for me to breathe in these things. Alright, so if I buy a brand new one, look at that. $1,849. And if I buy a... What the hell is going on here? Oh. There we go. Please not sit on patio furniture. Good Lord. All riding lawn tractors. What the heck? I can't even sit on it and test it out. Alright, so if I want to buy me a new lawnmower, they don't even sell the ones I got, which is a Troy built. Closest thing they have is, looks like these Craftsman. And if I was going to get one, I would get probably alright, so they got a little cheap one for $229. It doesn't look like it's self-propelled. I'm not going to buy one that's not self-propelled. I can't do that. Alright. 150cc 160. Okay. So no, we're not going to do one of those. We're not going to exercise that right. This is decaf coffee, and I accidentally used twice as much as I was supposed to. So you got some really strong coffee. Nothing wrong with that. It'll wake you up. Apparently. Alright, so we're going to go over to the tool world and check out the tools. So many people in here don't have masks on. Dang, it's like two people in here, me and somebody else that has on a mask. Some people got their stuff covered up with a handkerchief. What is that? You keep telling me that. What is that? I'm gonna go back over there and see what that is. I don't know what that is though. You say it's like what the Grim Reaper has? But I don't ever remember seeing one of those when I was in here. Oh God. Why is it 8 million people over here? traffic jamming too. Excuse me. I'm ready. Those files. I don't know what I need until I see it. Keep looking. Nope. Excuse me. Nobody's ever in this section. Then all of a sudden, there are so many people over here today. Nobody's ever in this daggone section. Alright, so I think I'm getting close to what I'm looking for. Nope. This is not what I need. Just so you guys know. I need a, what is it called? It's called like a hole punch or something. I don't know where they're located. I don't want to use a chisel, don't want to use a file. Need something that's going to be strong. I don't see them. Yes. I see it. Alright, belts. Don't need that. Color precision engraver, don't need that. Don't need a level. Need a razor knife. Oh, yeah, maybe they're right here. So what we're looking for, y'all, right there. This tool is $5.38. $5.38. And it was right where I thought it'd be. Right next to the hammers. Alright, let's go over here and see if we can find a sift or whatever this thing is called.
It's for Caleb, right?
And everybody that was doing it online, it's like, be very careful, take your time, do it slow, blah, blah, blah. There's so many people in here. Would y'all please go home so I can work? It's ridiculous. I can't wait till they open the country back up so y'all can get out of Lowe's. This is crazy. I just want the country open up so people will not be in Lowe's anymore. That's all I want. People just in here hanging the hell out. It's crazy. No problem. I ain't never had to wait in line to go past any daggone body. This is ridiculous. All right, where would they be? Where would they be at, Tahanga? Would it be a big sign that says SIF? I'm glad I came back over here because I need some line. Some trimmer line. 0.65, 0.80. Which one is thicker? I won't think live this time. That's the end. That's like paper thin. We'll go with this. I'm trying to hang up, but where would I find them? Mr. Baby Peter. And I'm over here with the hand tools. I don't see anything that looks remotely like anything that would cut some grass. Alright. We got shovels. And we got
Yes, I know it. You pull behind it,
We're
right?
just starting to get back to normal. We sure
You
are
pull
in
it, right?
Florida. I don't know why not. Everybody's getting back to normal. What's not normal is everything that's going on in Lowe's. It's getting outright annoying because there's just too many damn people in here. Clear brush, cut branches, and palms. No, that's not it. It can't be a Sith. It's a nice machete though. Oh, that's a really nice machete. Aggressive cuts. None showing. Oh, you checked the website. Terry, you always fixing something. Yeah, I don't see anything like that. I don't see anything remotely that looks anything like this cut grass. Name a sling blade. Nope, nothing down that way. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Yeah, they don't have anything like that. Wow, okay. Well, I'm gonna turn the camera on. Okay, y'all see anything that looks remotely like that? Because I don't. Maybe this is one. Nope. Y'all see anything? Don't see one. Yeah, that's what Tahunga was telling me. But I don't see that. Oh goodness. Alright, let's go outside and look since we're over here. Might as well go and look at patio crap. Unfortunately, due to Halloween's outside, garden is closed. Okay, great. Can't go out there. Interesting. Apparently they're afraid something's gonna fall on you and hit you in the head. Or something, I don't know. Seeds. seeds. And look, if you're gonna put your mask on and you're not gonna cover your nose and mouth, don't wear your mask, okay? Because you look silly. Alright, public service announcement. We're gonna check out the guy here. Of course, there's 8 million people in line. I'll go back over here. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. I like the other Lowe's better. I don't know who this is. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hung up. Something could fall on your head and splash Kobe everywhere. That's true. That could happen. Not very likely, but something like that could happen. Ha, ha, ha. What is the hold on? Yeah, I'm picking the wrong line again. My kid just stole the milk I made. Never allowed. I'm sure y'all hear Mariah Carey in the back. I'm sure my video is gonna get demonetized and whatever because of it. I don't understand what's taking so long. Oh. Finally. And this is what the new normal is going to look like. You're always going to have long lines from here on out. Why? Because everybody is social distancing and being slow as crap. When did it become okay for the self-checkout line to move twice as fast as the cashier line? Ah! All right, we next, y'all. Thank goodness. Finally. Finally, we are next. Here we go. Finally got a change. Gonna be military. 757 737 3955. I'm good. Oh, thanks. You too. I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see all these damn people. All these cars at Lowe's. Why is the Lowe's parking lot so freaking full? Tell me why. Tell me why everybody's at freaking Lowe's. Why? It's irritating. Mr. President, please open up the country so everybody will stop going to Lowe's every day because they ain't got nothing better to do. What do you guys think gonna happen when we open the country? Y'all think it's gonna get better or worse? Yeah, waiting on you, sir. Get your happy hips out the way. Oh my. Oh my. Something could fall on you. Yeah, my kid just okay. Baroness, are you in Florida? If so, where? All right, y'all. So we got a little drive time now. We got a little drive time. I mean, this is making it so difficult for me to do my job. You know, all these folks being up in Lowe's. I don't understand. I really truly don't. Alright. So what do you guys think is gonna happen when they open the country up? I mean, you know, I know Texas is up what tomorrow. Who else? Somebody already opened. Georgia opened up. It seems like people are hesitant to go out. Well, seems like the majority of people are hesitant to go out. I mean, you still gonna have your folks that are gonna do silly stuff. That's your human nature right there. But let's go drive, y'all. But what is y'all's gut telling you? What is your gut telling you about this opening? Okay, I really want to know. And I have not looked at any numbers for at least what? Gosh, since the last time we did numbers on the channel, I don't even know where we are. I think I heard that we had gone over 1 million infected in the United States. Could somebody give me the numbers right quick? Could you guys give me how many are affected in the United States and what the death total is in the United States and the world, if y'all don't mind, please? Because I literally have no idea. Because I only look at the numbers when we do them on the channel in the evening. It has gotten to the point where I just it's rather annoying watching numbers just go up. You know, last time we had looked, Virginia numbers were the highest they had been. And we haven't even opened up the country, opened up the state. But as you can tell, it's just people are everywhere. People are out. And I know what's going on. People are tired of it. They're bored. They're like, you know what? I'm not gonna live my life like this. I just can't be in the house like this anymore. So they're not. I will think Tennessee open up too. Okay, cool. So in the state, if you live in a state that they have opened up already, what are you guys seeing in your state? And are you seeing the numbers in your state go up gradually, or go up drastically, or go up or not go up, whatever? I'd really like to know. What else I'm going to ask you? Yeah, somebody could bring the numbers in. I would really like to know what the numbers are right now. I would pull them up, but I can't do that while I'm driving. And for fear of knocking you guys out on one day. Tara, what do you see? Yeah, who's that? France? Gamble, hello. How are you? Great to see you. France, where are you watching from? We try to learn everybody's location. It's just something we do here. If you don't want to tell us, that's fine. I totally understand, but it'd be great to know where you are. But yeah, somebody can bring in the numbers, and then if you're in a state that is open up, what do you guys? Do y'all hear that wind? If you're in a state that is already open up, what are you guys seeing? What are you seeing so far? Oh, Minnesota is jumping quick. Oh, wow. Did Minnesota open back up? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did tell me you were in the Navy and you bought your homestead. How long have you guys been on your homestead? And I can't remember how many acres you told me. I think you said you had 3 acres. Sometimes until I learn new faces, you guys got to tell me a few times until I commit it to memory, okay? There are people in and out all the time, so don't hold it against me if I don't forget if I don't remember your exact status, where you are and all that good stuff. But as we have conversations and stuff, I'll remember. I shall remember, I promise. Oh, y'all open up some things? Okay. Nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong with that. I believe I know what I'm about to do. We got some drive time, though. We got drive time. That's a good thing. Y'all remind me to turn on the news at top of the hour. Oh God, Georgia hasn't really changed much because nobody was staying home anyway. I think that's what's going on everywhere. Hey brother, I'm in Tampa. What's up, Melanie? How are you today? I need to know where all the military people hiding out. I don't know. They were at Lowe's just now. That's where they at. You're in Florida, yeah. Miss Grace. No, I was stationed in Mississippi, Japan, San Diego, California. Oh, yeah, West Coast sailor. Cool. Yeah, it's crazy. I can tell you where the military folks are. They in Lowe's just like everybody else is. I just left Lowe's and it's like so many folks in Lowe's. I wish that everybody would just go home because they're causing me to have to do too much. So let me ask y'all this. As the numbers keep rising, nobody's come in and told us any numbers yet. So if you know the number, if you know the United States numbers as far as infected and deaths, could you please post it? What's up, Knife? I know you said you was gonna take a few days break because your eyes were bothering you, and I can totally understand that. But you can always listen. You can always listen, my friend. Popping in for a bit. Did any see the news where Foskey gave a grant to the Wuhan? Are you serious? No, I didn't see that. I am staying home and gardening. My youngest two are watching, reading videos. They better stop that out loud. That'd be too funny. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it though. I wouldn't doubt that kind of stuff, because that's what we do. You know, we do things that don't make any sense. Just the way it is. What was I telling y'all? Daggone, I forgot what I was trying to say. The numbers have not reached the influenza numbers of 2018 and 2019. Okay, so U.S. total is 1,068,562. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Do you guys think that when the infection rate gets to like 5 million confirmed, and like, let me see, what is that? We got 1 million, what, we over 60,000 now, or somewhere close to 60? I don't know. So we get to 5 million, we got like, I don't know, 200,000 dead. Okay, so 62,000 dead. So that's 60 per million. So we get to 5 million, that's times 5. So what's that, 350,000 dead? So we get to the point where we're like 5 million confirmed cases and like 350, 400,000 dead from coronavirus. Do y'all think that at that point in time it will change? I learned so much from my prepping family. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Melanie. That's what we're here for. We're here to try to help everybody get better. So thank you for that. That's a huge compliment. What was I gonna tell you guys? So do y'all think that we'll actually go into this is my question. At what point in time with this virus do you guys think that we're gonna go into a mandatory lockdown? You can't be out unless you got permission, blase blase. At what point in time do you guys think that's gonna happen? So the word is research on the coronavirus was banned in the U.S. So they gave the grant to continue the research and even predicted the outbreak during Trump's term. If that is true, and if that comes out that the president knew that all along, he's not gonna be able to get past that. Especially with not doing as much early on, if that is true. Deaths in March from coronavirus is less than 2%. All the deaths of Mrs. Institute. I don't know what that is. People are already struggling to get food. I think we will get there by June. Oh yeah, and the food, the food process is gonna get harder. That's why you need to go out and stock up on stuff now, because it's potentially gonna be much harder to get food later on. I just look and I shake my head because we can probably do spaghetti every other day for like the next year. You guys know I got a ton of spaghetti. I'm surprised non-preppers are known. Soon it will be dying from starvation. More people die of starvation than COVID. I know they're not starving in the United States. It takes a really long time for you to starve to death. You guys know that, right? It takes like 30, 40, 50 days to die from starvation. But honestly, now I've never gone past the 21 on just water only. But you get to the point where you don't even want anything to eat. Here's the news.
Millions more Americans are out of work. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News. Today's report on jobless claims emphasizing the financial pain of the pandemic.
Though the weekly pace of layoffs has slowed since the peak of late March, there were 3.8 million workers applying for unemployment benefits last week. That brings the total number of new claims to about 30 million in just a month and a half. The biggest increases in new claims last week were in Florida, Georgia, California, Texas, and New York. Millions more new claims are expected in coming weeks. The official unemployment rate will be released next week in the Labor Department's report for April. Ginny Cosola, Fox News.
The White House says the report reflects challenging times, but insists the president's policies will put Americans back to work safely soon. However, senior advisor Kevin Hassett says the pace depends on the virus.
So as long as the virus is under control soon, I think pretty quickly the story is that the data, since the data are like looking in the rearview mirror, are going to get worse before they get better.
New Jersey's Democratic Governor Phil Murphy visiting the White House, saying beforehand he planned to thank the president for federal help fighting the virus and explain why he would seek federal aid for the state government.
This is to allow us to keep the frontline workers, educators, firefighters, police, EMS in their seats, in their jobs.
He's opening state parks and golf courses this weekend, but isn't ready to open more yet, with the country's second highest total of coronavirus cases. Expanded help for businesses. The Fed says its Main Street lending program, aimed at helping small and mid-sized businesses, will now allow companies with up to 15,000 workers and $5 billion in annual revenues to qualify. Unlike the Paycheck Protection Program, the loans have to be repaid, but can be deferred for a year. America is listening.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So they're going to open it up for bigger businesses to get money, but they have to repay the loans back. Wonder what those terms look like. The truck is literally shaking from the wind. In Georgia, our golf courses never close. The one near us had every single parking spot full every single time we drove by. I'm pretty sure the one around the corner from my house never closed either. And a couple times we've been over there. I mean, you gotta kind of drive back. You got to be purposely going to that golf course to see the cars that are over there. Never was full, but it always had cars out there, you know. I mean, but golf courses, you're outside, so I wouldn't have thought that golf courses would have closed. They probably closed up like the 19th hole where you go in and get food and all that kind of stuff. Might have closed that up, or they might have made it where you have to eat outside or something like that. But I don't see a problem with the golf courses staying open. Now amusement parks, oh yeah, that'd be like a breeding ground right there. But I mean, I don't think we're out the woods, y'all. I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope everything turns around and just still goes back to normal, but I just can't see it. This is my thinking. If the numbers, which I haven't looked for a few days, if the numbers are constantly going up in the country, then the social distancing is only working in certain companies. What are y'all doing? Everybody's always blowing at each other around here. Golf courses are for rich people. They don't have the same rules. For the most part, you gotta have some disposable income in order to play golf. I agree with that. I'm not gonna say it's for rich people though, because I love to play golf. I love to watch golf, but I'm nowhere close to being rich. I play golf, but we haven't been out there in ages. Yeah, I haven't been out of age. I have been saying I was gonna take Jennifer out, but she's never played. She's never been on the golf course. She's never watched me play. I said I was gonna take her out there, but it costs so much money to play a round of golf. I mean, you figure, even if it's let's say it's $30, $30 to play. So that's $60 for two people. Then you got to have a cart runner. That's probably $15 each. So that's another, $30. So that's $90. Then I need balls because I'm gonna hit 3 or 4 of them in the daggone woods, which I have balls because I started playing with the practice balls. The balls you go out there and hit on the practice tee. I just started playing with those. So I'm like, hell, I can go out here and I think it's like $2 for a bucket of balls. I can go out here and hit 15, 20 balls and then keep the other doggone 20 and play with them, you know. But anyway, because I used to spend so much money on balls. I used to buy these really nice, good balls and everything. And man, out of a dozen balls, I'd end my round with, 4, 5. And I would still be shooting in the 80s. That's crazy. I would lose a ball every, third or fourth hole and still shoot in the 80s. I was like, dang, if I just get to the point where I keep the same ball, I'd be like in the low 70s. Because every time you lose a ball, that's 2 strokes, Crazy. I just went over that bridge. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but the truck was like, it is so windy. So windy. Anyway, excuse me. Woo. So one day he was hitting. Oh shoot, I lost it. We love going out in. Oh, you probably got millions of balls out there. I don't want me family to starve either. Golf courses are the second consumer of water, and I never even thought about that. They probably are. In them way out in the woods, and someone called him a Jedi. So when I first started playing golf, of course I was in the military, and my former mother-in-law, which once family, always family. My first mother-in-law, I'll leave it at that. We was out at the hitting range, and this was on the base. So I would hit, and my first set of clubs were these old school wooden clubs. I was hitting the driveway. I wouldn't even drive like a one wood. I was hitting the one wood so freaking far. And this was way when I was younger. I'm like 24, 25 at the time. I was hitting them old clubs so far that they had on the driving range, it was like, they had a sign for 150, 200, 250, 225, 275, 300. And then there was a fence behind the 300, probably like 50 or 60 yards behind that. I don't know how long it was, because it was, anything past freaking 300 yards, you really can't see anyway. So I'm hitting the balls, and it's me, my mother-in-law, and, several other guys out there. And I didn't realize it, but I'm cranking. I'm gonna hit one, I watch it, and I hit another, and I watch it, and then I put the thing down, and I'm not really noticing what's going on. Everybody at the range had stopped and was watching me. Now, granted, I had just learned how to hit balls. I didn't even know what I was doing. But I had bought this. I used to watch the golf channel all the time. I bought this course called Natural Golf, and I had changed my swing a little bit. No, this was before then, because my mother-in-law taught me how to hold the club conventionally. So I was using a conventional grip. I was hitting the ball so far that it was flying to the 300. I didn't know this was good at the time. It was flying to the 300. When it bounced, it would bounce and then hit the fence so hard, 300 plus yards away, that you could hear the fence. So finally, after me hitting about 10 or 15 balls that way, this guy walked over to us. He's like, "Sir, do you realize what you're doing?" I was like, "I'm hitting balls." He's like, "I don't think you understand," because he's watching my demeanor, and I'm not showing off. I'm just hitting balls. He's like, "Sir, I don't think you understand what's going on." I was like, because now he's interrupting me from hitting balls, which is something I wanted to do. I'm like, what? Because I'm getting a little annoyed. I'm like, what am I doing? What is it? Because I'm thinking he's about to tell me I'm doing something wrong. He's like, "I want you to hit this ball, and then I want you to just pause for a minute. Don't put another one on the tee, okay?" I said, "Okay, cool." And then again, when you're in the military, you never know who you're talking to. You might be talking to Joe Smuckatelli, or you might be talking to Admiral Baring. You never know. I'm like, okay, cool. So I tee it up. I hit it. Foul. And I know they was going straight, and I knew they were going far, but hell, I didn't know any better. I didn't know any difference. It was kind of like getting a new car and putting gas in it and not knowing you need to change the oil. You know, I didn't know any better. So he like, did you hear that? I was like, no. What? Hear what? He's like, this time when you hit it, I want you to hit it. And by now my mother-in-law had caught on to what was going on. He's like, this time when you hit it, I want you to hit it, and then I want you to listen. I said, okay, cool. Tink. He's like, you hear that ting that you're doing? I said, yes, sir. He said, you're hitting the ball so freaking far. That's what he said. He said, you're hitting the ball so freaking far. He said, see that 300 yards, and this is when Tiger Woods was really popular, you know. He's like, you're hitting the ball so freaking far with these raggedy ass wooden clubs. He's like, well, first of all, if you had a good club, he said you would probably be carrying that fence out there. I'm like, okay, so. He's like, you don't understand. He's like, how long you been playing? I'm like, honestly, I've never played. I just probably our third time out here hitting balls. He's like, oh my God. He's like, I've been playing golf for years. He's like, you're hitting the ball so far. He's like, you're carrying 280, 300 on the bounce. He's like, and then you're going so far that you're hitting the fence out there. He said, and that fence is probably 350, 360, maybe even be 400. I was like, okay, so what? He's like, okay, let me put it in perspective for you. He says when Tiger Woods teed up on his best swing, he's probably hitting like 290. So then I understood what he was saying. I'm like, oh snap. He's like, if you can hit that well with these wood, he's like, I want you to do, because he had some like a Ping or a TaylorMade or something. He's like, I just want to see you hit this driver right here. So he gives me his driver. I don't know any difference. I don't know this is a $2,000 driver. He's like, I've had this thing, 6 months, and the best. I mean, he gave me another 25, 30 yards on my drive. He's like, I would love to see you hit it. I said, okay, cool. So I teed up, I hit that sucker, kapow! That sucker carried 300 and went over the daggone fence. He's like, I knew it. He's like, I knew it. I said, okay, great. Thank you. What are you doing? I don't really understand what you're doing right now. This person pulls over and puts on their flasher, not the flash like hazards. Put on his left blinker like he's gonna make a U-turn in the middle of the street. These people crazy. So anyway, played a lot of golf. When I was in the Navy, I could play for free. We had a little free course. It was 4 holes. You could play. You can walk it as many times as you want. You couldn't drive it. It didn't have any cart, but you could go out there and walk it as many times as you want. And I walked that course many a day playing golf. And that's where I got most of my experience. So when I went to a real golf course and I paid my money, I was pretty decent once I got out there. My thing was, because I didn't have a good teacher, I didn't have the mental side of golf. Because I had the physical down. I could hit the ball long, I could hit the ball hard, but I didn't know how to play a course. I was under the impression that the furthest that you hit the ball, the better you would do. It's not the case. It's all about setup in golf. It's all about setup. You gotta have the right setup. You got a par 4 that's 430 yards away, and it's got a dog leg to the right. Hitting the ball 300 yards and being in the woods is not great. You need to hit it, go out 180 yards and be an approach. So I never knew that kind of stuff about golf until later on. But it's all good. Your husband bought some expensive Nike golf clubs, and he said he couldn't drive further with his drive from Walmart than with his Nike. That's cool. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Great seeing you. Thank you for joining us. I'm about to get off here. Let me see. Wow, that's exactly what my husband says. He can be that great on accuracy. And that's the key. That's the key to golf. And when I started taking, not even when I took a little off, when I started taking a lot off of my swing, that's when I started getting really, really good at golf. And I've always been a natural putter. I could always two-putt my way off the green. I don't know, it just came to me. I could see the line, I could see the imaginary lines, I could read the greens, and I could read green speeds excellently. My thing was the approach. Coming off the tee, keeping it in the fairway, approach to the green, that was my thing right there. If I had put some time into it, I mean, like anything else, if I had put time into it, if I had started when I was younger, I wish I had started when I was in high school when one of my football coaches was like, hey man, come out here and try out for the golf team. I'm like, yeah, right. Nobody plays golf in Texas. Because I was going to get a football scholarship, and I was going to get a baseball scholarship, and I was going to go into the NFL and be paid. Everything don't work out all the time the way you plan them. Especially when you don't listen to your mentors, and I didn't realize at the time he was being a mentor and trying to look out for me. But, hey, baseball as a kid, he also played football and basketball. Maybe try playing softball. Yeah, softball's not my thing anymore. Neither is basketball. Last two times I played basketball, and I used to love playing basketball, I got injured both times. So I was like, nope, and nope. If I can't go out there and just shoot the basketball and play horse, I don't play anything more than that. I'm not gonna play one-on-one. I'm not gonna play 21. Nope, it's too rough. And I've gotten too old now, and I'm too susceptible to falling and breaking something at this point in time. You're young, you can just fall and pop back up. You get older, you fall and you break stuff, and it takes forever to heal. So, yeah. I tried tennis. My mom used to coach tennis, but I wasn't that great. I've always been a natural at everything. I could pick up something and be able to do it okay. But tennis wasn't my thing. I just didn't. Nope. Alright guys, so look, we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much for coming to see me, coming to chat with us. Hopefully you guys will be encouraged to keep on going, keep prepping. Make sure. If you don't have, make sure you got 3 days and 3 days, 3 days food, 3 days water. You got that. Make sure you got 7 and 7, then 21 and 21, then 30 and 30, then 60 and 60, 90 and 90. And then just keep. Oh man, I said I was gonna get me another can while I was at Lowe's and I forgot it. Oh well, just keep getting it, y'all. We may come in tonight and do a show. We may not. I'm not sure. So we'll see. All right. Sending y'all love, and I appreciate you, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Okay. Y'all be good. Be blessed.